guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna share my tips and also I'm gonna demonstrate how I do my keratin treatment, and it's gonna be a lot different than what I showed you before because since April, I was doing keratin treatment since April. I've done already like at least 4 or 5 treatments, so I had some time to make mistakes, and even few treatments I did didn't work because of mistakes I made. So I'm gonna mention these mistakes so you can learn from them. In today's video I'm gonna show you how I applied keratin treatment as a mask. So currently the whole process of doing the keratin treatment, it's not even 3 hours, it's not even 2 hours, it's less than that, and that's because I don't spend that much time on applying the keratin treatment on my hair, just because I've noticed that it wasn't necessary. I have very thin hair, so I don't even have to section it to apply the keratin treatment. So now just applying the keratin treatment, it takes maybe like 2-5 minutes max. That's it. Literally that's it. While like if you go to any hair salon, it's gonna take, the whole treatment, it's probably gonna take like 3-6 hours. Like that depends, of course, how long is your hair, how thick is your hair, but it takes a long time. When I did the keratin treatment, it took 5 hours, and my hair was actually a lot shorter than it is right now. It was like I had pretty short hair back then, and it still took 5 hours. While when I was doing it at home, for the first time, it took me around 2 hours plus an hour of waiting for the product to work. So 2 hours of basically working with hair. So it's still a lot shorter, but now it's just like I don't even feel like I'm applying the keratin treatment. It just feels like I'm just, applying a mask. It's super quick, it's super easy. You don't need to have any experience, you don't need to be a hairstylist to apply the keratin treatment on your own hair by yourself at home. It's not only a lot cheaper, but it's more convenient. It's faster. Let's just get into it. What do I do? So first things first, you need to wash your hair thoroughly. So make sure to use the correct product. You need to use special clarifying shampoo. And when I say special, I mean special for the keratin treatment, because there is a lot of different clarifying shampoos out there, and a lot of them are just, they have more detergent in them, but they still have some ingredients that may interrupt the keratin treatment process. So make sure to buy the special clarifying shampoo for keratin treatment, just to make sure that it's gonna cleanse the hair well and it's not gonna leave any residue. Wash your hair at least 2 times with the special clarifying shampoo, so there would be no product residue, no oil residue. It's just gonna be super clean hair, which not gonna, your hair won't feel nice. It will be probably like kind of rough and frizzy after that, but you have to prepare your hair for the keratin treatment process. So it's very important. I made a mistake that I only cleansed my hair once with the clarifying shampoo, and I also I mixed the shampoo with a conditioner, and unfortunately, like, my hair was super, sleek and not frizzy after washing it just before applying the keratin treatment, but unfortunately it didn't work because I just didn't cleanse my hair properly, so it wasn't ready for the treatment. So make sure to wash your hair well. You're not gonna regret it. You're gonna apply the brand new, fresh keratin layer on your hair. So you don't need to worry, oh, I'm gonna damage my hair if I'm gonna use the shampoo. Don't worry about it. Just do it. Yeah. And then I start applying the keratin treatment. And as you can see, as I'm demonstrating on this video, you can see that I didn't even section my hair. I just started applying on my hair, as a regular product, like as a regular mask. And in my first keratin treatment video, I showed you that I started sectioning my hair. I just, it took a long time, you know, to brush it through, section it, and then apply on a new part. It took, I think, at least an hour, and now it takes me like 2-5 minutes to apply the whole treatment on my hair. And of course, make sure to use the brush so you can, you know, spread the product thoroughly on your hair, and yeah, make sure that you don't apply too much product, because you know, you're not gonna get better results and you're just gonna have a lot of residue on your hair. So just apply the amount just to cover your hair, just to see that, okay, well, it's not dry anymore, it's covered in the product. Brush it through, you know, use a comb or something just to make sure that every single hair is covered in a product. And also make sure that, for example, like this part here, like, you know, because when I was applying the product, I was just applying on my hair like that. I didn't section it, but you know, you need to make sure that the product is like also like very close to your scalp. It's important for me that I apply, you know, basically very close to the scalp. So yeah, I don't know if you can do it with any other product. I know the one I'm using is formaldehyde free, so I feel like it's, you know, more gentle on the scalp. It's not so harsh. I don't know if you can do it with, you know, with like regular different keratin treatments that contain formaldehyde. Just be careful. Maybe read a bottle, you know, make sure that it's safe. But that's what I do with this product, which I'm showing you in the video. And yeah, I apply, you know, on my hair, I brush it through, and then I wait 60 minutes for the product to work. And after these 60 minutes, I start blow drying my hair. And I usually just use my Revlon blow dryer, but you can use your regular blow dryer. You can use a brush with it, so it's just gonna make the next step a lot easier when the hair will be like kind of sleeker and straight. That's why I use the Revlon blow dryer, because it's just easier to straighten your hair after. But you know, if you don't have the Revlon blow dryer, you can just use a regular blow dryer, and it should be fine. Sit here, you can sit here. Okay, so after blow drying my hair, I start straightening it. And recently I just used the regular straightening iron, and unfortunately I thought the results would be better because that's what I read, and it also took me 45 minutes to straighten my hair, which usually with my straightening brush it takes maybe 20 minutes. With the blow drying and also straightening it, the whole process it takes a lot shorter, and it's just so much easier, you know. It's a lot less frustrating. You know, I'm one of these people who are like, I don't want to spend whole day straightening my hair. I just want to be quick and done. So that's why I prefer a straightening brush. It's a lot easier, it's a lot quicker, and you can, you know, basically you can work with bigger parts of your hair. And I feel like I don't know, my hair looks a lot healthier and smoother when I use the straightening brush than, you know, with the regular straightening iron. Just keep in mind, there is a lot of different straightening brushes out there, and I know that there are some that don't have the temperature control. So they, for example, I don't know, heat up to 360 degrees, which is not enough for the keratin treatment. It has to be, I believe, 420 for the keratin treatment to work. So yeah, I'm gonna list all the information in the description. I made a blog post on that, so yeah, make sure to read that. But yeah, so I have the one which I bought for like around $20, and it's funny because in the first video I was showing you like a red straightening brush, which was fine. I thought it worked really well, but it broke. And also, funny thing, I had a white table, and when I was working with like 420 temperature, the paint started to come off on my desk. So yeah, I had a lot of cleaning after that. So I don't recommend the red straightening brush. It was like $40, and it's terrible. But I have now, you know, the cheaper one, which works better, and it, wow, by the way, it heats up in like 2 seconds. Like I turn it on and I see the temperature going up, done. It's incredible. So I really like the straightening brush. I'm gonna list the brush down below in the description box, because it's definitely worth it. And by the way, I'm not sponsored. This video is not sponsored. All the products I'm using and I'm recommending here in this video, I actually purchased with my own money, and I just love them. So yeah, I'm happy to share. But yeah, so definitely the straightening brush works a lot better. I usually straight, you know, for example, I don't know, like this part of my hair like 5 times at least. You know, make sure you, I think it's like around up to 12 times you can like straight one part. Just make sure not burn your hair, because you can do it. You can overdo it basically. So I usually straight like from 5 to 7 times, and that's enough for me. My hair is very thin, so you know, keep that in mind. If you have very thick hair, probably, you know, doing it 5 to 10 times will be fine. But I have very thin hair, so straightening my hair 15 times would definitely burn it. So no, I usually just do it from 5 to 7 times, and it's totally fine. Just make sure, you know, your brush is, or heating iron is hot enough. And after, you know, doing this step, I'm done. You know, if I apply too much product, then I can still feel kind of a residue on my hair. So make sure to apply, you know, the correct amount of product, because sometimes when I'm applying the keratin treatment and it's very hot and it's very windy, when I open the windows and, you know, around the fan, then my hair starts to dry pretty quickly. And sometimes I feel like I didn't apply the treatment on my hair because it's already dry, but I already did. So applying it again, it's not a good idea, because you're just gonna have too much product on your hair and it's just gonna be a mess. So yeah, just make sure, you know, to go section to section, just to know, okay, I already put the product on this hair. So even even though it looks dry, the product is there. So just leave it, you know, because I made that mistake a few times already, that I was like, oh wait, I think I didn't apply, you know, product on this part because it's already dry. No, I did, but you know, I'm silly. And then after you straighten it, you shouldn't feel any product on your hair, if you of course apply the correct amount, and also the heating iron was hot enough. Because if you're gonna be straightening your hair with like, I don't know, 200 degrees or 300 degrees, the product will be still on your hair. It won't, you know, bind with your hair. So you need to make sure that you have the right amount of product on your hair and you use the right temperature. If it's too low, it won't work, you know. So that's very important. Definitely like 3 most important things: washing your hair with a special clarifying shampoo at least twice, and then applying the correct amount of treatment, not too little, not too much. But I guess it's better to apply too much than too little, because, you know, obviously. Yeah, the third thing is to use the right temperature when straightening your hair. You will notice that after straightening your hair, the product won't be there. You won't feel it in your hair. It's gonna be already in your hair. Of course, don't forget that you need to take care of your hair after the keratin treatment. So use SLS-free shampoos. Don't use any, you know, harsh products. Don't overdo with styling products, because this also results in, you know, washing off the keratin treatment. And I also got a lot of questions under my last video about the keratin treatment, if I miss my curly hair. And no, I don't, because if I want to have my curly hair, I can still have it. You know, I can do plopping, I can use, you know, styling cream, and instead of blow drying my hair with a brush, I'm just gonna use a diffuser, and I will have my curly hair, my natural curly hair, just without the frizz. And I actually recorded a few videos with, you know, my curly hair after the keratin treatment, so you can see how it looks if you have curly hair and you're wondering, oh, how my hair will look like after the keratin treatment. I still want to have my curly hair, but, you know, I don't want the frizz. Then check out these videos. I'm gonna link them down below. But yeah, basically the keratin treatment helped me get rid of the frizz, but it didn't really, you know, make my hair look straight. Like if I'm not gonna use a blow dry, if I'm not gonna use a brush, you know, if I'm just gonna leave my hair to dry, you know, air dry basically, I still gonna have some, you know, waviness. Like if I'm not gonna use a brush at all, and I'm just gonna, you know, scrunch my hair like that, you know, I'm gonna have curly hair. But if I'm gonna brush it through and I'm just gonna leave it to dry, I'm not gonna blow dry it, my hair will be kind of wavy. So yeah, it still looks good, you know, I like it. It's just not frizzy. It's just not so, you know, big and messy. It looks a lot better. But if I want to have it straight, I can just use a blow dryer and it's straight. I love it. It's so much easier, and my hair is so shiny. And yeah, even when I went to my hairstylist recently, it's been like, you know, almost a year since I've been to her stylist, and she said that my hair looks super healthy, and she didn't even have to cut it that much. So I was pretty happy. That was the first time in my life when a hairstylist said that my hair looks healthy, which is incredible because I have very dry hair, and it's naturally dry because it's curly, so I get a lot of split ends, and it's just it doesn't look good, you know. But with the keratin treatment, my hair just feels like it's stronger. It looks healthier. So, and I don't think I'm gonna stop doing this anytime soon because I love the keratin treatment. And now, you know, when it takes like, you know, maybe an hour or less to do the keratin treatment with, you know, the tips I gave you, it's just so much easier. And you know, I still just do it every few months. It's not like I have to do it every week. So that's amazing. And I'm still using second bottle of the treatment, and I think it's gonna last pretty long time, so I'm very happy. If you have any questions, then please leave them down below in the comment section, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.